This poem is after Londzo Drury. When people ask me what kind of cancer my mother had, I know they're talking about anatomy. Want to know which organ to blame for this tragedy, as if cancer does not attack everything all at once. My mother once told me, it's rarely the cancer that kills, but often a complication. Still, I say breast. My mother had breast cancer, but realistically, her breasts were among the least of her worries. Outside of my poetry, I do not have the energy to explain how cancer made war with every part of my mother's body, especially her brain. There may not have been tumors there, but that is where the pain lives. When people ask me what kind of cancer my mother had, I do not say the kind that makes you want to kill yourself. How it attacked her like a playground bully, relentlessly, making her hate parts of herself she used to love. I do not say it was everywhere, especially hovering in still, sanitized air. I want to talk about the poison injected into my mother's veins until she faded away. How the doctors insisted on calling it legal assisted death. The way they tiptoed around the word suicide, like my mother didn't try to bleed the cancer out into her bathtub one night. Like suicide is a word reserved only for those who actually do the killing. When people ask me what kind of cancer my mother had, I do not say suicide, even though they are really asking what killed her. They are more concerned with knowing how to pretend to mourn, which bumper sticker they get to put on the back of their car, which fight they get to claim to be an ally in. When people ask me what kind of cancer my mother had, I do not say the kind that simultaneously rips a family apart and puts it back together. The kind that has my mother and father in a car together for the first time in over a decade. The kind that is strangers, relatives coming out of the shadows all around me saying they loved her when I'd never met them. So instead of asking where they were during the court dates and hospital stays during those long months my mother spent trying so hard to die, I ask them how. How did my mother die? And when they say, cancer, your mother died of breast cancer, that is how I know they were not there.